4, episode 3 reaction of X-Men 97. Episode 3, Fire and Flesh, or Fire to Flesh. That's the name of it. I think that's the name of Fire to
something
Flesh.
like that.
Yeah. I watched it yesterday, last night. I was kind of nodding off, I ain't gonna lie. So I rewatched it today when I got off work. Yeah, I was watching it, but I wasn't like into it and just locked in and just paying attention to every detail like I usually do. But yeah, I rewatched it, half of it today, so it's here. It's fresh. So what y'all think?
Oh, I loved it. And we had this conversation yesterday before we was on mic. Talking about it. Because we were everybody was wondering what it was. It was a future Gene or what, and then I went back and looked, and I told you guys, oh yeah, man, I found out what it was. I'm not gonna say it right now because we're gonna do a review, and it's a spoiler review, and we gotta give people time to let them know that this is spoilers coming soon.
Yeah,
but
if you haven't watched it, then come back to the video, watch episode 1, 2, and 3, and then watch our review of episode 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. But yeah.
So
go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, it wasn't as, I guess, it wasn't as action packed as the first two because it was more like an introduction. But at the same time, it had a lot to the story. That meant to the story. So that's why I had to rewatch it again. Cause I was like, okay, let me process what's going on right now because I'm tired as hell, and I'm looking at it, but I'm not processing it. But yeah,
we all know that every X-Men episode, especially back in the day, was not full of action. It was very story based. Like
yeah.
And this is continuing from back when Mr. Sinister had kidnapped, I believe, Scott and Jean.
Mm-hmm.
And what we come to find out is later on, we're gonna go, step by step, but like what we come to find out later on is insane. And what I love is the fact that they brought back the whole Morphin Sinister part. Like, oh my God, he's back. It kind of reminded me of Stranger Things with Will and the Upside Down and shit like that, with the Mind Flare. Like, kind of reminded me of that. Like, oh man, we going back to that again, because soon as he heard the voice, Morph was like, oh man, oh my God, not you again. Man, like, I was like, yes. But it had a lot of humorous moments though, like especially everybody reacting to crazy stuff that was going on in the I like the horror element of it. Like, a lot of people was reacting to it. I loved it, man.
Bro,
like,
I was killing myself when they came out of the danger room. Was it Wolverine, Gambit, and Morph that came out of the danger room? They were just looking at her.
Yeah. And Morph was like, he's like, look, Rogue and Magneto got it occupied for the next hour. Oh, and next after that, and the hour after that. Oh man, I wonder what they're doing.
Man, going crazy. Looking, practicing on stamina with the boss.
That was so fucked up.
Hey.
And then when the shit started happening, and when it was fucking with his head, Gambit was walking in there, and he walked in there, and it shows Rogue and Magneto. He's like, oh yeah, man. I was like, what?
Man, they was in there becoming one.
Yeah, becoming one, bro. He's like, why don't you just go ahead and leave the room or some shit? I forgot what she said, but it was hilarious. Bro.
No, I said I got a real man, a hero, or something like that. I'm like, oh, that's so fucked up. Oh man.
Nah, if he kill everybody, don't.
But I love the way that Gambit is reacting to it. Like, he could be like a bitch about it, whatever like that. But he's so cool about it. That nigga cool even when it shouldn't be cool. Like that makes him even cooler in my book, bro. I'm just saying.
Nis, what you think, my boy? What you think, Mr. Marvel?
Nah, I'm just listening.
Okay. Look, he finna go off later on. Why?
Ain't no way that should be happening to my boy like that. Like, I see that shit later. But okay, here is the review, the breakdown. You want me to do it, or y'all want to do it?
Go ahead.
Okay, here's the review.
You got it.
Picks out where it left off. Episode 3, picks off where it left off in 2, basically, essentially. We were at the X-Men mansion. They're figuring out Beast is doing tests on both Jean and the other Jean, the Jean that showed up.
Girlfriend number 2.
And yeah, girlfriend number 2. So, excuse me. So, as it turns out, the Jean that's currently passed out on the table is the real Jean, and the other Jean is her clone.
Yeah, that fucked
By the way, By the way, Beast is goated for finding that shit out and like not in no time.
Yeah, quick turn.
And of course, the Gene that was in, the Gene that's been there the entire time, the clone didn't take that too well, get pissed off, whatever like that. I am the real Gene, the usual blah blah blah.
Right, typical response. Yeah.
Yeah, her response. Yeah, so her and Sky have a little moment, whatever like that. And after Sky leaves the room, she's in there with the baby, whatever like that, and you hear this voice come through the baby monitor or whatever what are those things? So baby speaker.
This guy, no experience.
Yeah, I don't, bro. I don't have a child, so I don't know. Baby monitor. That's what I call it, baby monitor. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, baby speaker. So you hear this voice, this sinister voice come through the speaker, and it turns out to be Mr. Sinister fucking with Jean and her, fucking with her head and everything like that. And he said, I created you, so you're gonna listen to me, basically. And she goes off, try to fight it, but you can't really fight it because he planted that this is sinister device in her head.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call that, bro. It's like to me it gives me vibes of
Raven.
Raven, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Teen Titans, Raven.
Yeah.
But Mr. Sinister always had that on the top of his forehead, so he planted one of those in her, so I guess to control her. And so she starts becoming her alter ego, the Goblin Queen.
I think I was trying to. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck was her name? Like something about a goblin.
Yeah, Goblin Queen.
It was.
But she OP as hell though. She was cold as hell.
Yeah, exactly. Like the name.
So she takes the baby. She takes the baby to and it starts fucking. No, actually, she doesn't take the baby yet. She starts fucking with everybody in the X-Men mansion. And as we were saying, everybody seeing their worst fears, or they fucking with their head. And I love the fact that Beast was funny as hell when he opened the door. He's like, "Oh my!" He's like, "Oh my!"
One of us on the wrong floor.
Yeah. I believe one of us is on the wrong floor. That was an ugly thing. I don't know what that was, bro. I don't know what that was supposed to do to Beast, but it had a lot of this throws out a lot of funny shit right here. But also, Morph starts freaking out. Oh my god! He hears that voice and he's like, "Oh, he already knew who it is."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Man, I gotta get out of here. So anyway, this sets up for if you want to call somewhat of a showdown where the Goblin Queen is started attacking them, and the real Jean, as she was in a coma, just comes out of nowhere and
semi-coma, yeah,
and starts fucking her up, or enough for her, for her to get fucking her up.
She could have team wiped if she wanted to. I think she just wanted to play with them, especially with the element of surprise. She really could have fucked them up.
Yeah, like it's basically like the clown from It. How he could have killed those little kids the entire time.
Yeah,
thanks. But he was playing with them like bro. At what point do you think to yourself like, maybe I should go ahead and fuck these kids up, because that clown does have like their ability, or that race can see into the future somewhat. So he could have said, "Oh man, they're supposed to fuck me up later on. Maybe I should fuck these niggas up."
Right.
Anyway, Rogue. I'm not Rogue. Storm. Everybody but
not
Jean.
Storm. Yeah, Storm. I think.
We're gonna talk about that at the end of the episode, because I know you saw that.
Yep.
Hold up.
I vaguely remember, but I do remember.
So, Jean, the fake Jean, Jean number two. He takes the baby to Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister proceeds to put the baby in this unknown tube of liquid.
Yeah, goo.
And the baby is in the tube, so the baby goo. Yeah.
Baby goo.
So
no Diddy.
Bam. He said no dick in his mouth. So bam, we got Magneto coming, him and Rogue coming into some building, and at the same time, I wonder what they were doing.
Yeah, cause I'm like, what they had? Because they not having no nightmare, they having dreams, they having fantasy. So what they had?
Exactly. So they was in a danger room, like Morph was talking about. Like Morph was talking about. I said Morph was talking about.
They got to sanitize that room, boy.
It was hey. Anyway, so wow. So we get Magneto. Who was it? Magneto, Cyclops, who shouldn't have went.
Right. And damn, who else was it? Bishop? No.
Nah.
Who else was it? Damn, I can't remember.
Fuck. It was 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was
the ones that should have went stayed at the mansion.
Right.
Like, I think Morph. That's the wrong nigga to take.
Yeah, that's right. That's
the wrong nigga to take. Morph, you should not even took Morph. Like, nigga, he was fucking him in the past. Fuck with his head in the past. Yeah, that's the wrong nigga to take. So she took over him like that. Exactly. Took over his mind like that. So that was the wrong nigga to take.
Yeah, and then somebody who can morph into anybody that he needs to, like.
Exactly, and deceive them so quickly. That was the Magneto. That was a poor choice, bro.
Yeah,
that was terrible. Yeah, that was a terrible choice. And Magneto couldn't even do nothing with her because she said, "Nigga, you might be the master of magnetism, but I control everything with my motherfucking mind."
And I was like, "Damn, she right." Like, and Magneto was fighting for his little life. Oh my god, he was trying, but you only got metal, my boy. You only got metal. Cutting his ass up with that glass.
Maybe if it was evil Magneto, not the reformed Magneto, he probably would have did some damage. But
yeah,
hey, what can you do? So, meanwhile at the mansion, the real Jean is awakened to because she telepathically is connected to Scott. So Scott was in danger, and big boy danger.
Yeah. Hey, but remember before that, Wolverine tried to slide him one in.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so sick of that shit,
bro. You and me both, bro. Like,
I was salty for him. I was because as soon as he said, "That's how you feel about me," but deeper. And then, Scott, like, bro.
Oh my god,
bro, go on, man. Go save him. Go ahead, man. Shit.
He was about to give him one kiss in, and then, oh my god, Scott
is danger, man.
Right, but it's always been said that she cares about Wolverine, but also has some that's her temptation, nigga, right there. It's always been to me. That's always been hinted to. Like, that's her temptation, even in the movies.
Yeah.
Like hell, in the movies they did Scott wrong, and Wolverine, nigga, look. You realize, let me take a side note. Let me take let me do the first one, the subject real quick, and go to this movie real quick. Nigga, in that movie, you realize that she killed as soon as she woke up, she killed Scott. But Wolverine, she wanted the D, the animating D.
Hell no.
Bro, am I right or wrong? Next, am I right or wrong? As soon as she woke up, when Scott found her at that lake, and everything was floating and shit like that. She woke up and she kissed him, whatever like that. He's like, he asked her one question and she killed that nigga like that. He got an off-screen death, nigga. And Wolverine, all she did was knock that nigga out because he didn't give her no D. Like I'm just saying, bro. In the movie, they kind of made it like, okay, got my man, but I kind of want this nigga over here. He more dangerous, like that, the bad boy type nigga. So I don't know. Anyway, back to the review.
Yeah, I would have been salty. I would have been salty as hell about Wolverine. But yeah,
bro, Wolverine need to get over it, bro. This nigga, he need to go and get with Storm for that little bit they're supposed to get into it with. He need to get into some. Man, he got so many options, bro. This nigga gonna outlive most of the X-Men anyway. He's older than all of them.
Come out because, like, nigga, he had bitches before they were born. I don't know why they got this nigga stuck on Jean. This nigga was fucking before they even was born.
Didn't I say that in the last review? I said that in the last review. Go ahead.
Like, why? Yeah, I don't know why they have such a hard on for this shit. Bro was fucking before some of their parents was even born. Like, what are we doing here?
He want
Look
Gene.
deeper, Gene.
He
I
want,
love you. Like, no.
He want that Phoenix.
Oh, man, that shit's so garbage.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. They bitched out Wolverine. Like, bro, we get it. We know about this little three-way triangle, love triangle shit. But bro, Wolverine, bro, you kind of making him a little bitch right now. You making Scott look like
Oh, for real.
Yeah,
you making him look like the
Scott
nigga.
looking bad.
Now you didn't making Wolverine look. I guess they trying to make. You know what? I kind of feel like they're doing that because Henry Cavill's gonna be casting as Cyclops. They're gonna make Cyclops cool again in the MCU. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Hey, you on to something? You on to something?
I'm
I can
trying
see
to
him
tell
playing it. I can't see nobody else really playing
Either
that
Henry
role.
Cavill or somebody gonna play him that we all like. Okay, we respect that nigga, and so they're gonna make us respect him. They're gonna make him cool in the MCU. That's why they doing it on the TV series, bro. On the anime, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like it's something Marvel don't be doing shit for nothing, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, are we tired of y'all niggas on Hugh Jackman's jock? So okay, we're gonna give you him in Deadpool 3, but from this moving forward, our X-Men gonna be different.
Right,
You gonna put some respect on Cyclops' name, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, they doing it too. Hey, cause that fight like you was about to bring up. Hey, that's probably like one of my favorite scenes out of that whole episode with Bishop and Cyclops. That shit went hard.
Oh yeah.
That shit was dope.
Actually, I went past that. I passed that up. My bad.
Bring it back. Hey, boy.
Bring it back. Let me make an honorable mention to my boy Bishop.
Yeah,
my boy Bishop.
Bishop, your boy.
Yeah, Bishop, my guy. That's not like my
Bishop,
favorite.
my guy too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bishop, my favorite.
That's my guy too.
From the old
Let me
series.
bring it back.
Bishop and Nightcrawler.
And I love that shit where he hit him with the he said, "Hey, give it to me." He hit him with the beam. I'm like, damn, you gonna overload?
He gonna overload his ass.
Yeah, overload his ass. But he said, "Nah." He lit all them demons up, like,
bro.
I was like, damn. And then they both said, "You're welcome."
Yeah. Cause look, if you look at Scott wasn't just doing like a regular little beam. He was trying.
Yeah, exactly.
So there was some heat, and then old boy was just like, "All right, give me a second to control this." All right, boom, I got it. Bye, y'all.
Bro, it was so crazy. It was so crazy because when he was hitting with the beam, you noticed that it was so powerful that Bishop's power turned to a different color, right?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was like kind of pinkish, white pinkish.
Yeah.
I said,
usually isn't it like reddish or something like that? But it was lighter. It was lighter. Like, okay, nigga, it's overload time.
That shit was potent.
lit their ass up,
bro.
Because Cyclops is reason because a lot of people might ask why did Cyclops just do it itself? Because Cyclops' ability is concussive.
It's concussive. Yeah, it's a concussive blade, not a laser.
Concussive blade, not a laser.
Yeah.
So
otherwise, the first episode he would have killed all them regular niggas in that warehouse when he was going crazy.
Exactly. He can use it just to knock you out. It's not gonna. It's not gonna burn you. It's not gonna burn you. It has a concussive blast.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave the energy to Bishop, but Bishop turned the energy into laser, what it needed to be.
Into owl.
Yeah. If you somehow throw a cow in there, it's gonna come down to a big ass cheeseburger when you get done cooking it.
Yeah, exactly. So back to what I was saying. So Jean, the real Jean, wakes up, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta go help." He's like, and Beast is like, "You can't in your condition. You can't help. You can't. You can't make it. Fight." He's like, "I don't have to be there to fight," and she's right.
That won't come up.
She went into mental.
She has the mental capacities.
So she went all into Jean girlfriend number two's head, and took her back and showed her what happened to them when their kids were their best friend that may awaken their powers, and how who they talking to each other, letting each other know like who we don't know what feelings are your feelings, or what memories are your memories and what memories are my memories, but together we need to find ourselves, do our own thing, whatever. Anyway, that little bullshit, I didn't like that shit. I liked it, but I didn't like it. It was whatever. Because it's like, nigga, you know who the real Jean did this. if you've been gone for this entire time, that means this fake Jean was this. Like, I don't know who's a Phoenix, nigga. I don't know which one was a Phoenix.
Who was the
They
real
told you
one,
which one the Phoenix was. Exactly.
What are we talking about?
Like, we don't. I don't know who gave birth to Nathan, nigga. The one that's the fake Jean gave birth to. You weren't there, so obviously you're not the one that gave birth to Nathan.
Hey, let's take a second and think about how Cyclops is feeling right now.
Oh yeah, bro.
You got a whole son.
I completely agree with. He got a scent. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So they get Nathan out of that tube, the baby tube. And Nathan, it has Mr. Sinister said, "You fools! That tube was, you don't know what you done to him. You by you taking him out of there, you killing him." By the way, I like that callback to, and when Cyclops hit him with his beam, he's the only one that can hurt Sinister. Yeah, I like that. So he's like, you by taking him out of that, you're killing him. So they come to find out he has a disease, and what it is that was it that technovirus?
Yeah, technovirus.
Yep.
I remember that from the old series, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the technovirus that is slowly turning his body into metal. I think overloading his body with metal or something like that.
Basically turning into a cyborg. Basically what it
Yeah. So in order to save him, they don't have a cure for it now, and so they have to get Bishop to take him to the future.
Yeah, Back to the Future.
And Bishop originally from the future,
right?
So he said he only has enough juice to take him and the baby. So Cyclops and Jean cannot go.
Of course.
And Cyclops is heard about that. He's like he can't be a part of this decision. And I fully understand. I fully understand. Even though I don't have a kid myself, a child myself, I fully understand it, bro. Like, yeah.
You ain't gonna let that go so easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I said, hey, Scott going through it like these
and
past couple episodes.
This speaks to what y'all was saying about the rebranded Cyclops because it's not just because they're recasting Cyclops in the MCU. They had to paint Scott in a different light because that nigga was different in that comic, boy. He was very different. This is not the same Scott that we see in that motherfucking animated series. Nigga was a whole other nigga.
This is a whole other dude, bro. I couldn't stand it. Like from the very first episode with him and Wolverine got into it, and I couldn't stand that nigga, man. Like I was like, man, he talk shit. Like it wasn't the fact that Wolverine's my favorite character and he's talking shit to Wolverine. It's the fact he was a dick. Like that's what it was, bro. Like and when Wolverine punched him in the gut, he said, "Next time I'll use the claws." Oh, I ain't forget that shit. I ain't forget that shit.
Man,
like,
look, now,
yo, that shit. Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think Scott is the main character. Seemed like in this series, or more so the main character. If it had to be a main character, it would be Cyclops.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
So,
I don't know. We'll see.
I feel like it's going to be a payoff to this. But anyway, so they go into the future, and after that, we talked about this. Jean and in the process of all this, the Jean number 2, the clone realizes, or the real Jean helps the clone realize that it's a better way, and they work together, and that's how they come together and stop Mr. Sinister, as we said before. Now after all that happens, Jean and the Jean number 2 are talking. She said she's gonna find her own identity, to find her own way. She's like, she called her Jean. She said, "No, he said, call me Madeline Pryor."
Madeline Pryor.
Yes. And remember, I said that in the chat. I said that in the chat. Yep. I didn't say it in the review, but I said it in the chat. I said, man, that was my theory. That's for all those that we were talking at the beginning. That was not my theory, but I looked it up.
Yeah.
And I didn't know they were gonna go that route. I didn't know they were gonna go that route, but I had to tell my boys and my bros. I'm sure the Nets already knew about that. But I was like, yeah. wait. But I was like, yeah, man, like what was I say? I was like, oh man, bro, I think I got I got it, bro. Like freaking Jean. That's not the Jean that we've been around this entire time, or that's been around this entire time, is not the real Jean. The real Jean got kidnapped by Mr. Sinister years ago in the original animated series, and this Jean is Madeline Pryor. Didn't know she was gonna be turned out like that cold though, but yeah, she that my theory, well, my idea came to be true. I looked that shit up. I ain't gonna. That's not my idea. I can't lie. But what I looked up my research came to be true. Because they could have went. This is MCU. It is Marvel. They could have went a whole different route.
Yeah.
Because I also looked up that. I also know that Mr. Sinister isn't the one that gave Cable his that disease. Put him in that tube. That technovirus. It was Apocalypse originally in the comic books. Yeah, so that's why I knew. That's why I was like, where are they going with this? Because you never know. They could switch it up because just because it was in the comic books doesn't mean it's going to be in a movie or on a TV show. So yeah, but I still ran it through y'all anyway. Yeah. Go ahead, y'all.
Hey,
I mean, I just kind of like how, again, because when I was talking about Cyclops before, I've been like they're showing him in a better light because moving forward, Cyclops is, since they're gonna go to lean in very heavy in the movies with the mutants in the next phase. Because during that arc when Madeline Pryor came to be, and there was a whole lot of shit going on. Madeline Pryor is a very sad character. Like, she got the raw end of the stick, and not the raw stick that she really wanted, but she got the raw end of the stick the entire time. Because first of all, when her body was made, she didn't even have a soul.
Damn.
When Mr. Sinister found out that during all that bullshit that he was doing, when he became crazy, when Apocalypse pieced him up, essentially, he found out that Scott Summers and Jean Grey, whenever they drop a kid, that motherfucker gonna be cold. That's all he knew. He just wanted to control that shit. So
yeah,
at certain point,
speaking of like it is canon in the comic books that Madeline Pryor is Cable's mother, and this for those who don't know, and Jean and Scott give birth to Rachel Summers. Like Jean, she gives birth to Rachel Summers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was say that. So it's like, wait. Oh yeah. So it was just like, basically, when he couldn't get Jean's body, because at that point in time, that's when she technically was supposed to be dead, because after the whole Phoenix saga thing, so she was literally at the bottom of the ocean. Hence X2. That's what they were trying to hint at back in the day. So that was just a fucking mold what Madeline Pryor was before she had a soul, and just a piece of the Phoenix Force. I guess it's just kind of like basically floating around, and found the body of Madeline Pryor, at which that became Madeline Pryor. So that's why she had those crazy powers, because essentially she had a bit of that Phoenix Force in it. It wasn't a full joint, but that's why she could go crazy. And the whole time, Scott was just like, I mean, I miss Jean, but she dead, but I mean, this girl kind of looked like her, you know what I mean? So, let me enjoy these guts. Oh, Jean back. Oh, we got a kid, Madeline. Ooh, catch you later. So, so he just said, catch you later. And she didn't know what the fuck was going on, because he just like, where are you? If you leave this house, don't come back. And Scott was like, I'll put it better in your. And then he just left. He didn't care. Like, he didn't care. He left.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? You know what's crazy? It was everybody was talking about when episode 2 ended with Jean coming up to the house. Like, everybody's like, yeah, that's the real. They put videos and pics and videos and clips and shit, like, where it's saying like this is the real Jean always faints when she uses her powers, or she always faints in general. So they was like, that's the real Jean right there. The other one she never fainted. She a little too OP. Wait a minute, she. You know what? I know who that is, and then that's how that shit came about. Like, it was crazy because I meant to put that picture in the chat. It was a meme, whatever, and it showed that every time that Jean in the past, the real Jean would pass out. So yeah, that's how everybody knew she was the real Jean.
And that's why they didn't bring that version, the one who voiced that character in the original series. That's why they didn't bring her back because I mean they know they cause. I mean, come on, that science she was doing, she was basically moaning on a kid's show. That shit was wild. I ain't go with you. She was basically wild. They said, no, you gotta voice somebody. You come back. We got you, but you can't voice G no more because we trying to do a story. We ain't trying to have everybody with a stiffy on. We want you to just look at the show and enjoy it and realize it's connected to MC because they were wilding back then.
And let's not forget the end of the episode. They show Storm in some random bar, and Forge comes up to her, and he's like, he introduces himself, and I was like, oh shit, this nigga ain't. Why he look so young, bro?
Young Forge.
Yeah, because
he look familiar.
Yeah, you know, he got the you know the bushy beard, not beard, mustache, and the you know the hair and everything like that. I'm like, wait a minute, where his leg at? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Forrest says he knows who she is, and he's here to help her, and he knows how powerful she can be, whatever. So anyway, I know where this is going. I'm gonna let Ness talk. I talk a lot, so Ness is, you know, it's the first time Ness on here on the review. I'm gonna let Ness tell y'all, bro, where this is going, bro. What's your theory or where you think it's going, whatever, or what's the comic book say, bro? Go ahead, Ness.
Well, I think it's kind of hilarious that, honestly, when you kind of think about it, Bishop said, "Well, there's only enough energy to bring the baby back. Scott and Manly, y'all got to stay back. I'm gonna take him to somebody that can help out." The nigga he was gonna take him to
is already back.
He's ready to follow.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny. I'm like, okay, so now I don't know what to think. I'm like, so if he back here helping Storm get her powers back, this nigga finna be walk around the future like, Forge, I got a whole sick baby. Forge,
right?
Forge,
please.
He's coughing up green. Forge, I don't know how to babysit. I don't even got diapers, nigga.
Oh, he showed him packing a diaper bag. Oh, damn.
Ain't no diaper bag, no
man.
That's probably that's probably why Cable gets stuck. He's in the future, and he, you know, that's where he's from.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
that's probably why he's there.
Yeah. He said, man,
you know, it gets his arm and it gets his eye. So, and then that gives him, you know, of course, it's gonna give his enhanced ability with his arm and shit like that. But his eye, he can see infrared and shit like that, and you know, he still has But see that what it is that sickness, that techno virus is actually fucking up his telekinesis power. Yeah, hinders his telekinesis and his other abilities that he got from his mother. So yeah.
So anybody else get Wanda?
Go ahead.
WandaVision vibes? What was
hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
that's the first thing I thought of, bro. Multiverse of Madness. That's what it is.
Yep.
Now I wonder, because Madeline Pryor is walking around, I wonder if they're gonna go get that boy Havoc, because you know, I ain't gonna lie to you, you know, Havoc is off in that thing, you know. So hey,
and if you don't know who Havoc is Scott's little brother.
Mm-hmm.
Who has the same ability, but Havoc can actually use his he can channel his through his hands.
Damn. I thought, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm thinking of the shit that they were doing. Yeah, he definitely do it with his hands, because they did the whole chest thing.
They really can. Well, Havoc can really use it through any part of his body, but he channels it.
Okay, yeah, no, I was thinking,
through his hands,
yeah.
Yep.
But he was in the comments. Yeah, he was definitely enjoying that thing. Motherfucker tried to act like it was completely platonic relationship. Oh nah, they was motherfucker ugly. You ain't telling me nothing. Nah, they was I ain't trying to hear that. Nah.
And then
look, I don't really know.
Storm had that look when she was that haircut and that look when she was not in the future, when she was in that distant future, when she was messing with Wolverine.
You're right.
She did. You're right. Hey,
Yeah.
I would. That would be such a welcome. Like, bro, stop trying to find niggas to cuck in the show. Just be regular. Like, be
Yeah,
normal. Like, it's too many. It's too
yeah.
many females. Nigga, come on,
Nigga,
bro. Like,
stop trying to go after Gene and go after this black queen, bro.
nigga, this Storm, nigga. Look how she
Oh,
sound when she Omega level detected.
bro, I know, right? I meant, I
I'm
missed
like,
that.
nigga, hold
I meant to say that on the our first review. I meant to say that Omega level detected and put some respect on Storm name, but I forgot about that. It's
I
so
forgot
much
about that
talking.
too. Damn.
Yeah,
on.
There's a
Yeah.
lot happening in the
yeah.
Like,
episode.
nigga, I got chills when they said Omega level detected.
Like,
Oh,
Omega level threat detected. Like, bro. I was like, yes, y'all heard that shit. Y'all heard it. Omega level threat detected. Yeah. They don't say that when Magneto come in that motherfucker.
Right.
Peep game now. Peep game.
Yeah. But
But
shit.
look, so I'm gonna tell y'all something else. And I'm pretty sure me and Ness already talked about this, but I want Tim Solo. I want you the next time that animation comes up, that Marvel animation comes up, look at that screen real close.
The real
Because
one.
you see
Yes, sir.
Spider-Man, you see Spider-Man,
Yeah, I looked
you
at
see
that.
the X-Men, you see X-Men, and who else you see? Who else you see?
If you ain't
It's
got
three
it, I got
different-
you, buddy.
Bro, let them know
I
this.
was
Who's the third
tired.
person?
I was
Who's the third
sleeping.
person? Who's the third?
Oh,
Who's the
I
third?
know for sure. I know for sure who I saw there. I saw a Silver Surfer in one of those beginning episodes.
Oh, exactly.
I know I saw.
Bro,
Mm-hmm.
they're not re-upping X-Men without other shows. If they're putting it in that title, it's this coming, bro.
Wait, was
I
it
promise
Fantastic
you.
Four? It was. I saw the thing.
Yeah, it had all those, all the old shows,
That's
bro.
what I saw.
I'm trying to
That's
tell
what I
you. I'm
saw,
trying to
yeah.
tell you. Silver Surfer, X-Men,
Yeah.
Fantastic
Yeah,
Four,
that's what I saw.
Hulk, Spider-Man, bro. Iron Man.
Right. But how many episodes is gonna be in this series?
Bro, they already started on season 3.
Yeah, season 3 is on the way.
Yeah, they already
working
started.
on that now.
They're already working on season 3. So I mean, season 2 is already over.
Damn. Okay.
You thought I was playing when I said they finna lean into the mutants next. You thought it was a joke. They setting it up now.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all thought.
They starting on. No, they almost finished with season 3. Season 2 is already done. They plan. They're working on this ahead of time. So what does that tell you?
God.
What does that tell you?
My nigga. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm finna go way left on y'all ass now. Hey, I've been waiting. Y'all thought that Kane shit just happened just by coincidence. Y'all thought he just getting fired just because he scratched their hands with a fucking phone. Oh no. Quantum Mania got that nigga kicked up out of there. They said, no, we got the mutants. Now it's time to go. Get him. Send that white girl out to that nigga
Bro,
and tell
the
him
Eternals.
his ass on.
Well, check this out. I don't mean to cut you off. The Eternals and Kang was the backup plan because they could. Eternals was the backup plan for the mutants. And I'm glad.
Yeah.
Thank God we got the mutants. Thank God. Thank God, bro.
They think they want the mutants so bad, not just Eternals. Nigga, the Inhumans was the first choice to be the mutants replacement when they couldn't get them.
They could exactly, and that would have been way better.
Stunk up the place. But they stunk it up though. They stunk it up, and I fucking instead of fixing it, we finna get the Eternals, and then Eternals didn't do that well, and they was like, oh, by the way, Kevin Feige, the deal went through. We bought Fox. Oh, well,
yeah,
shit.
hold on, and then look, Kang was a backup plan because they couldn't get Dr. Doom.
Oof. Oh well. So
that's
that
over with
wasn't
now.
a coincidence.
That's over with now. Go ahead.
So when I say that, and man, look, I know this is supposed to be an X-Men like animated series review, but I'm telling you, I've been wanting to throw out.
Go ahead, cook, brother, cook.
The craziest, and I have no evidence for this, other than the fact that we saw the X-Men, we saw a version of the X-Men at the end of Captain Marvel 2, right? Now we got them going back because this is not like the MCU animated series. This is 90s animated series. That is that continuity.
Mm-hmm.
They are already trying to warm you up to the idea of mutants have just been in an alternate reality, and they're about to use all of this portal jumping, these jump points, and
Mm-hmm.
these different versions of everybody to let everybody and remind everybody that we not just finna say that. What was that theory people saying? Professor Xavier just made everybody forget about the mutants. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. They didn't do that. No, 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 no. They just ain't been there. Maybe a couple have been there with some weird shit because they couldn't use the word mutant for a while.
Right. Yeah.
But now that
Exactly.
they can, that's when they start creeping up in She-Hulk, which is the only thing that made that thing even worth watching. Because I only
Don't
watched it
don't
because of
don't
the
don't
Hulk.
forget
And when
don't
they
forget
shouldn't,
Did she
don't
get fired?
forget
Anyway.
Miss Marvel. Your genetic is a mutation.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
I
oh,
remember
oh,
that.
of course, oh, of course, oh, that might be the greatest retcon of all time because they
Mm-hmm.
brought that back full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was supposed to be a mutant from the jump.
Yep.
But because
Mm-hmm.
they didn't have access to X-Men, they were like, "No, we're not finna hype up the shit when Fox don't want to play
No,
nice
we
with us.
have it,
Turn
it,
out
it,
doing
it
Inhuman."
hasn't came through. It didn't come through yet. So they hinted towards it.
No, no,
They had a
no, no, no,
feeling.
no, 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 no. I'm telling you, when they created Miss Marvel back way when they wanted her to be a mutant, but Fox didn't want to
Oh,
play
you talking about
nice,
back then?
so
Okay, I
that's
thought
why
you
they
were talking about
stopped.
the TV show.
Yeah, they weren't showing love back then. So because that's why they stopped putting mutants in Marvel vs. Capcom, they stopped putting Fantastic Four characters in there
Which is
because they
also
were over
real
there.
quick. That also kind of explains why she was able to use her abilities without the bracelets in the movie.
Yeah. That's what I
Oh
was
yeah,
wondering too.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's what I'm
oh,
saying. So like
I said, is anybody
they
gonna
brought her.
recognize that?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But see, now they were just like, oh, we wanted her to be a mutant in the first place. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they were just an excuse to make her a mutant. So I mean, I'm glad they made her technically the first realized mutant technically on the show or in the movies because we know who the first ones technically were.
In the
Them
MCU.
twins back from Ultron, yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
were technically the first ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Enhanced that garbage ass
The
word, but I
enhanced.
know they
Yeah.
couldn't use it.
The enhancements.
Yeah, yeah, the enhanced, yeah, the fucking Super Incredibles or some shit. Get the
And
fuck
I
Right.
was
over here.
wondering, like,
So,
what the fuck? Like, why are they not calling mutants? I forgot that they didn't have. I forgot they didn't have
yeah,
the rights. Yeah.
Cause Fox was being garbage over there. You can't say news without giving us a quarter, head ass nigga. So anyway, so but what this X-Men move? Cause like this how confident people looking at it's like, man, there's not like many Marvel projects going on this year. That's how you know Marvel. No, 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 no. You're looking
Deadpool
at
3
it
gonna do it
wrong.
all, bro.
They are so confident in the mutants that Deadpool is the front and center, and then the X-Men animated series just to remind you, nigga, this how Marvel finna look for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna look like this, and then the movie is just finna blow the top. I'm talking about volcanic.
That's why I don't
proportions.
believe. That's why I don't believe them when they say like after Kevin Feige not gonna be done with it after this. Nah, bro, because everybody's like, oh my god, what we gonna do without the Avengers, nigga? Do you not realize the Fantastic Four and X-Men is coming, the mutants is coming. We don't need Avengers no more. That's the past.
Exactly.
We look forward to the future.
They outdated now anyway.
Exactly. We don't want to keep saying like bring back Robert Downey Jr., bring back Chris Evans. No, stop. We're done with that. We're done with that. They're old. Well, Robert Downey Jr. old. Respect him. I love him. Hey, but hey, you're old. You're done. It's over with. Iron Man's gone. He's gone, bro. Let it go. We're going to the future. Give us, and even with Hugh Jackman, I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but the man old, bro. He's gonna do this last movie. We're gonna go to another Wolverine. Stop living in nostalgia, motherfuckers. Look forward to the future. That's all I want to say. God damn.
I was with you on that, but let's slow down on the Hugh Jackman part. I'm gonna get back to that. We're gonna slow down on that one. We're gonna come back to that one. But I do agree. See, people are so upset. That it's like back in the day when the Lakers was just when Shaq and Kobe was just whooping on everybody. No one cared who beat the Lakers. They just wanted the Lakers to lose.
Yeah.
And I was one of them. I'm from Cali.
I
don't like the Lakers. I never liked the fucking Lakers. Go ahead.
I was with you, nigga. I was a fan of the Kings. And we got beat the fuck up on it, and the referee boys got off like a fat rat.
Lakers. I'm just tired of hearing about the
I
fucking
get
Lakers.
it, but
Every time I turn around,
but that's
Lakers this, Lakers this. When we go, who's your favorite player? And then you don't like Kobe? Shut the fuck up. Like, I don't like that shit.
And that right there, what you were just saying, that's what people looking at the MCU now. They just been good for so long, they just want to see it die. Shout out to Green Goblin. But now they're not realizing, no, they just got started. This is what Kevin Feige has been wanting for the longest. He has been wanting this shit to happen. And guess what? I'm gonna go back to my Wolverine point. I'm sorry, I'm one of them nostalgic niggas. You're not gonna replace Hugh Jackman right out the back. If you were smart, you go get that Daphne King girl that played X-23 and let her ride that out for a couple years. You recast Wolverine.
Bro,
You can't
I'm
just
not
go
saying.
from
I'm
the
not
goat.
saying. I'm
No,
not.
I know what you're saying. I know. Hold on. I know what you're saying.
Bro,
But you gotta let it. You gotta let him breathe for a while. Cause even when Hugh Jackman took a break, when he took a break, there was no Wolverine. But now you got X-23, and she down to 20, if not 20 now. She could be an older She could be an older Wolverine for a while before you recast. Cause I know you gotta recast him, but you gotta let that shit air out. Cause what's gonna happen in Deadpool 3? Then jumping into Avengers 4 and 5, what's finna happen? Or not for what is 5 and 6, I think. Yeah, I think it's 5 and 6. Cause Hugh finna be in both of those. I hope you know that. He be in both of those. He's not just gonna be in them.
Hold on. I know Secret Wars is about to be insane. I hope y'all know that.
Yeah.
I know. I already know, bro. I already know. Secret Wars is gonna be. It's gonna be.
It's retarded.
We thought Infinity Wars code. And Secret Wars is gonna be. I already know, bro. I'm already knowing. I just don't see what it is. I don't speak on a lot because I have a lot of theories. I have a lot of ideas. It might go that way, but you never know what they're gonna do at the end of the day. But as far as what I see and what I see it going, I pretty much have an idea. And all this stuff about like like what I was saying was, let me go back to let me track what I was saying. What I was saying was, bro, I love Hugh Jackman. I love the fact that he was how you portrayed Wolverine. Loved it, but at the same time, what we're doing, you got to move forward. And I understand what you're saying with the X-23. Hey, she probably gonna be in there too. She probably gonna be in Deadpool 3. She probably gonna be she's probably gonna be like the next Wolverine for a little bit. But what I'm saying is, I'm tired of the same old stuff, just like everybody else. Stop wanting the people that like, oh, the MCU is trash. Bring back the old cast back. No, we don't need to bring the old cast back. We just need to get on track. See, what people feel like we were just saying, what people fail to realize is that, like with the Kang situation, with the Eternals, with the Inhumans, they wasn't on track because they didn't know what the next move was going to be because of the rights to the characters. But now that we know where we're going, it's going to be even better. Because now we can get X-Men versus X-Men versus the Avengers. Or is it Fantastic Four? It's X-Men versus the Avengers. Yeah, we can get that. We can get Fantastic Four cameos coming in. We can get Spider-Man going and helping the Fantastic Four out, just like the cartoons and stuff like that, or helping X-Men out. Motherfuckers appearing in each other's movies that's supposed to be there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like Avengers, sure, yeah. Avengers was great. I love it. Infinity War, Civil War, all those motherfucking movies. Well, not all of them, but all the good ones. I love them. I love them. But what we don't have is what we haven't been having for a long time. We've been getting good movies here and there, but we haven't had for a good time is what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Continuity.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been getting continuity,
like a full Marvel roster. Yeah, I get you.
Because full roster, and we have a direction of where we're going. Because before we knew where it was going. Iron Man popped up. Not Tony. My boy. God damn it, Samuel Jackson popping up on there, talking about we're starting a team together. Then same year, Incredible Hulk. Tony Stark popping up on there. Oh, we started putting a team together. Who is we? Like we all know where this is going. It's we know it's piling up. It's going to every post credit means something. But man, lately all the post credits thing was like, man, there's no payoff. Motherfucking there's no payoff. Like even in the first Avengers, even though that wasn't James Brolin Thanos, but it was still Thanos. First shot of the Thanos. Then later on, he said, "Fine, I'll do it myself." Then, because after he appeared in Guardians of the Galaxy, we was like, "Oh, we know who's the big bad is, bro." And then, bam, he pops up in Infinity War. Now we don't know who's the big bad. It said it was Kang, but Kang is sitting here getting his ass whooped by Ant-Man.
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah.
The optics on that shit was terrible. I was like,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
they
yeah,
could
like-
recover from it, but
exactly. Like Kang getting his ass whooped by Ant-Man. Then turn around, my boy fucked up, so he got recast. Eternals didn't like that movie, but we all saw that shit together, but
Should've
didn't
been
like
a
that
show.
movie.
Okay.
But they were supposed to be, post credit scene. Thanos's who was it? Son or who the fuck was that guy? I forgot who it was. That's how forgettable it was. And then the dude was supposed to be having the ebony blade, the Black Knight with the ebony blade. Oh, you sure you want to do that? Blade was in the background. Now we don't even know we're gonna get a fucking Blade movie. Like what, bro? We don't know the direction. That's what I'm saying. Because the MCU is so, now they get back on track. But I'm saying that's why everybody was acting that way. That's why I feel this way, because they're not on track. Get back on track, and then get everything flowing again. Get that continuity going again, and we be good. Do you agree or disagree? I'm just saying.
Oh no, I'm agreeing with you. No, I'm definitely agreeing with you. And I knew what you meant by the Wolverine thing. I knew exactly what you were saying, but I was like, I just need that delay to be a little longer. Like that's all I was saying. I know we're gonna get a new Wolverine.
I get
You can't do X-Men without
I'm not
Wolverine.
I'm not saying just gonna replace him. Hell no, it's gonna be hard to do.
They're not gonna do. I don't think they're gonna recast.
He's been Wolverine.
They're not gonna recast him. They're gonna Iron Man that man. They're not gonna recast Wolverine. Yeah,
I think they. I believe they are though. They just gonna take it. Just I don't think they're gonna.
I'm just saying you can't replace Hugh Jackman. He's been playing Wolverine for what 20-some years, 23 years.
That's why I said I think he gonna go out like Iron Man. Love You 3000. He going out that same style.
I mean, he already did. Logan.
True. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
So
they saying Deadpool 3 is gonna be before Logan.
Oh well, yeah. So that might be it then. He just could have nailed the gaps.
Oh no. Yeah, they won't say like it's not even before. He just literally going to another. Well, really, if you.
No, it is before Logan, because Logan is in 2050 or 2030, some shit far in the distant future.
Yeah, it's on. No, I'm just saying it's not even so much as a time. He's just going to a literal different universe. He's not even time traveling. He's going to.
Are you talking about in Deadpool?
Yeah, Deadpool. Yeah, he's not like he's going back in time.
I know. I'm not saying he's time traveling. I'm saying Deadpool 3 is supposed to take place before that's why Wolverine is still young. It takes place way before Logan. That's why, because everybody was wondering. Even they had to explain like why is what's the timeline on this, because in Logan got killed. But see, if people fail to realize that Logan was in a way distant future, like 2035 or 2040 or some shit like that.
Yeah, because the cast, it's like 20, it's like 2030, 2040, something like that. But yeah, the timeline of which Deadpool's in, because remember the second movie, the joke was every time he went to the X Mansion, nobody was there but Negasonic and
part 2 though, everybody's there though. They just had a cameo.
But it was those versions. It was the younger versions of them though. Yeah. So technically, the way they did it, where it's like the timeline is different, because he's an older Wade who was older than X-Men Origins, which was 2009. But if you look at the cast they showed, this is probably around the 80s or 90s, so this ain't even Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen.
Here's the thing though. I think that's the ones they was able to get because it was still under Fox, and X-Men was under Fox.
True.
But so like now it's gonna be different because he wasn't in the MCU yet. He was still dead. Fox is Deadpool, which is why they were using those same young characters at the same time.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but still, even then, they couldn't go and get Ian from over here and Patrick from over here and Harry from over here. They couldn't bring them all together. They used the current cast, but still, you look at the time frame. you have to put them there because of the cast they use. It's just the fact that now Deadpool 3 is not like he's gonna go forward in time to a more like 2001 or 2002 Wolverine or X-Men. No, he is literally hopping different universes, different timelines to a whole entire different X-Men crew that don't know this wave
True,
at all.
because the
And when he
TVA.
goes to those universes, it's gonna be another wave there.
Yeah, there's gonna be multiple variants of multiple characters in this movie.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like I get what you were saying, but I was saying it's not like it's just we're going to a time where we're just before Logan died. No, that's not even the Logan that the Logans we gonna see is not even the one we saw die in Logan. It's gonna be a completely different nigga. Hell, the beard is different. So I know that ain't the same nigga.
True
that
that.
is not his future. Yeah, so that Logan that we gonna see,
And he
future gonna be completely
might
different.
end up changing the future where Logan gets killed. So or he dies,
I mean,
of that particular disease. You never
that's what
know.
I'm saying. So he gonna change some Logan's future. I tell you that fucking much. Cause when he show up, he gonna
I feel like
change
he
something.
about to reset the whole MCU, bro.
Oh no! Oh yes, he is the catalyst. Yes.
I feel like he about to reset the whole MCU.
Oh yes, he is.
And we
Look,
also
they telling us
getting
now.
the proper I don't know if y'all, since we talking about this, I don't know, go too far into it because I got a little bit about time, but we also supposed to be getting the real Luke Cage and Iron Fist and Jessica Jones and Punisher and Daredevil.
We sure are.
we
Yeah.
supposed to be getting the real ones, not the no disrespect to the all the disrespect to the Netflix shows for Iron Fist, because Iron Fist, I hate that fucking show. What the fuck was they thinking, bro? Anyway, Iron Fist trash. The season 2 was better, but it still was trash.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Jessica Jones, I liked the first season, but I really feel like they down every character other than not Deadpool. So I'm sorry, we're talking about Deadpool, but other than Daredevil, they nerfed the shit out of. There's no fucking way in hell niggas, regular dudes should be fucking up Luke Cage. There's no, without any enhancements, regular ninjas are fucking this man up. There's no way Jessica Jones would have problems with regular niggas. The only reason why Kilgrave was a problem is because that nigga, she couldn't touch that nigga.
He was mental.
He was mental, yeah. Mentally fucked her up, and he was using other people around him to fuck with her. That's why he was a very good villain. I love that kid. The guy who played him, loved his character, loved his acting. He's incredible, incredible. Now, that being said, though, there's no way none of those regular niggas should be touching Luke Cage or hell, even Iron Fist. Because Iron Fist can stop a fucking train with his punch. So what the fuck is this nigga getting nerfed? I mean, he got nerfed, but he getting fucked up by regular ass people, bro. And the dude that played him can't stand that nigga. Never cast that nigga for nothing else in MCU, DCU, none of that shit. Let that nigga ride. Let that nigga ride.
Damn.
Anyway. Now, Punisher, I love Punisher. I just feel like they should have gave us a more Marvel accurate Punisher. And Ness knows what I'm talking about with that. A more Marvel accurate Punisher. Now, so far we've gotten little bits of them. Like the first movie from 2003, 2004. He was all right. I liked the movie. It was a good movie, whatever, but it wasn't Marvel accurate. Then we went a little overboard with Punisher Warzone. That nigga was a little too much for us, bro. I was like, damn, nigga, can you kill? He was a little too much, bro. Like, okay, tone it down a little bit. Tone it down a little bit.
The title of that motherfucking movie should have been Punisher Overkill.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been title.
It's a lot of fucked up shit happened in that movie. Good God Almighty. Good God, like, bro, ain't no way the fuck. Like, I'm gonna come home and my mama a chunk of my mama's head is missing, and you think I ain't about to go kill this man?
Man, look.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. That was so fucked up, nigga. What would you do if you
Woo.
Solo, what would you do if you came home and the villain of the movie not only killed your mom but blew a chunk of her fucking head off?
Damn.
I'm
Blanking the
not
fuck
looking.
out.
I'm just. You just got to blow up every time you think that nigga in. That's the
Yeah.
only way.
That
That's the
wasn't
only
even
way
Frank
it's gonna
Scott.
happen.
That wasn't even Frank Castle. That wasn't even Punisher. It was a nigga that was working for him.
I know.
Nigga, I'll have Punisher. Nigga, I'll be right there with Punisher, killing every bit of everybody. Nigga, ain't no way. That movie was brutal, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a brutal ass motherfucker. That was a brutal ass. That's why I said That's why he said overkill. It went a little too far, nigga. Okay, Punisher the dark, but god damn.
Even Punisher, it was 616 Punisher would look like he'll be scratching the back of your head like, hey dog, just get who you need to get. You know what I mean? Like don't no, that's not the mama, man. Come on.
Bro. I mean, we can have a gruesome, brutal movie, bro, but make it make sense though. Like, don't have it like for no reason. And you know what I'm saying? There's nowhere in the hell that Jigsaw, whatever it was it Jigsaw?
Yeah, it was Jigsaw.
Yeah. Ain't no way that nigga survive that one. That one should never. Nigga, how is it that you gonna fall in a glass? Nigga, you know, just think about this shit. You fall in a thing of, you know, the things that mix the glass up, that's already broken glass, and mixes it up.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Solo, he fell in that shit while it was mixing, and he survived.
Hell no.
No, there's no fucking way. No.
That shit sound like it hurt.
Yeah, I get his comics, but even that
they went a little too over. It's a comic book movie. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do. Nah, bro. Nah. But anyway, that's my rant. My bad, bro. But,
I'm about to say, let's wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah, wrap it up. We went way off subject. That's what happened when you get me and that's on here. That what happened when you get me and that's on here.
Hey, my bad, because I know I started that shit, because I ain't gonna lie. I started thinking about everything we're going through this X-Men review, and I'm just like, nigga, like, this ain't even, this not even the beginning.
This not even the beginning, bro. So if they bring back Spider-Man with old boy Christopher, what's his name? Is it Christopher Daniels?
Christopher Barnes.
Yeah, Christopher. Yeah, they bring him back. Oh, we gotta get to the scene. Get back here, Shocker! Bro, oh my god, bro. I'll chase you to the end of your earth. You can't escape me. That shit, hey, I never ever forget that shit, bro. I swear to God, bro. Man, Shocker was running for his goddamn life.
That nigga like, man, I thought you was the hero,
bro. He's like, you're supposed to be the good guy, man. You're supposed to let me go.
You're supposed to be the good guy. Hey, let me go. Hey, what are you doing?
Let's say, fuck what you talking about, nigga. Push that nigga off.
Yeah. That is the only thing Insomniac did wrong with Spider-Man 2. I don't care what they say. They try to be, no, we're not going to do that. Nah, y'all lame for that. Y'all lame for that. Y'all big lame.
Spider-Man 2. Oh, yeah.
It was good. It was really good, but I wanted that Shocker scene. I wanted to chase Shocker.
Especially since Shocker was in the first one, wasn't he?
Yeah, we chased him in the first one.
Yeah, so like Scorpion, it was in there from the first one, and who else? There's a couple of them was in there from the first one.
Man,
but I was like, man, I wanted so bad for that scene to happen. Get back! I'll be in love chasing Shocker down the street.
Yeah,
chasing him down the street, bro, with the symbiote. Get back here, Shocker! Like, bro, on my mom, bro.
You think you can escape me? I'll just you to
Oh man. That man snapped, bro. But anyway, like I was saying, bro, see, me and Ness on here, we're gonna keep going and going.
Let's wrap this boy up here. Let's wrap it up.
Go ahead, wrap it up.
We reviewed the episode like 30 minutes ago. We got a little bonus content.
Bonus content, bro.
X-Men episode 3 review with a remix.
Yeah, you gonna have to put some extra on here, bro. Like you gonna have to put some extra on here.
Yeah.
Like, or a bonus content or some shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good to have that anyway. But yeah. So yeah, that's our review. Or like I said, they review and rinse. Clean up chests of X-Men episode 3. So let us know what y'all think about the episode. Let us know y'all theories and stuff like that, what y'all think gonna happen. And if you agree or disagree with what we was talking about in this episode, /rant, /getting off the chests. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna get with y'all later. Next episode, episode 4. See y'all next week.
Peace.